friends, my name is Justine, but you can call me Blondie, and today's video is going to be a sponsored Dear Lover haul. If you've never heard of Dear Lover before, they are a wholesale retailer. I've worked with them on my channel before, and they sell products to boutiques in bulk for very low prices. So if you are a boutique owner looking for a new vendor, Dear Lover is a really great place to find fashion items primarily for women, but also if you've ever thought of starting your own business, they are a really great place to start. If you've ever wanted to open your own TikTok shop or Shopify store, they make it really easy to stock your online store. They offer drop shipping, which basically means that they will ship the products for you, so you don't have to keep inventory in your space. So if you are opening up an online boutique from your home or your office or your apartment, you don't have to make space for all of your inventory. They will ship the products that you sell for you directly to your customers. So today's video is actually going to be a swimsuit haul. I know that it is still winter time, but spring and especially spring break are right around the corner. So right now is the perfect time to stock your shop with swimsuits. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this white one-piece swimsuit. This is so classy. It has a very unique material on it for a swimsuit. It's kind of like a textured material and it feels just so nice. The quality is fantastic, and I love all of the little details on this swimsuit that bring it together. It just looks so classy. So starting off, it is kind of like a, not quite off shoulder, but it's a V-neck, and the sleeves go to kind of to the very edge of your shoulder to make it a very deep and very wide V. So in the back, you have this adjustable strap across your back, so that way you don't have the straps falling off your shoulder. They stay on that very edge where they're supposed to be. We have one single ruffle on the right side, and I love that like lopsided look to it. You have the ruffle on the right side, but then you can tie it, and the tie is meant to go on the left side, so it's still balanced. Like you have one detail on the right side and another on the left. You have the ruffle on the right, and then you make a bow on the left. The tie that goes around your waist, there's like one short one and one long one. The long one you wrap around your torso a couple times, and then the short one you meet it with the short one on your left side. That sounds a little bit intimidating, but I promise, like when you have it on and when you see it in person, it's really easy to tie it. You know, sometimes when swimsuits are too strappy, they can get confusing. This is actually quite simple. And then the leg holes are kind of like higher up on your hips. It shows a lot of leg, and it is so sexy. And I just love this one piece. I think it's, like I said, I think it's very sexy, but I think it's also very classy. It does have a built-in bra as well, which I really, really appreciate. And I just love how classy and sophisticated it looks. I love how everything is kind of mismatched, but it's still very, very balanced. It's very unique, and that is what I love about shopping on boutiques, especially, is at boutiques you're more likely to find unique items versus going to a mainstream store and buying the same swimsuit that everybody else has. You're more likely to find like golden gems like this shopping at a little boutique. And I think this is a great option to stock your store with. Now this next one is another ruffly swimsuit. This again has that deep V-neck with the almost off the shoulder sleeves. The V-neck on this one has ruffles on both sides, and the ruffles go deep into that V. It's also like cinched on the sides that just make your midsection look a little more flattering, which I love. And then this floral pattern is fantastic. I am so obsessed with the floral pattern. I'm obsessed with these pastel colors. It's very, very pink. There's multiple shades of pink, but then you also have like pastel purple and blue and yellow and beige, and it looks so beautiful. I love bright colors, especially on swimsuits. I love to stand out wherever I am, whether it be a pool or a beach or a lake. I think bright colors and like colorful swimsuits are also supposed to be safer when you're underwater. So that's another bonus to wearing the bright colors. And it's just so beautiful. Now the back of this swimsuit also has like a tiny little corset tie. And this corset works so fantastically. You wouldn't think so. I thought it was just to like tie the swimsuit in place, but when I actually like went to tie it, it did cinch in my midsection to the tiniest bit, and it just made me feel so confident in this swimsuit. And like I said, the corset is so like small, I wasn't expecting it to really do anything for my figure. I thought it was just to tie the swimsuit, to keep it in place, to keep it from falling down, but it did help shape my figure, and I love that. And it's just so girly and feminine, and it's just absolutely stunning. Now for this next one, I think I'm gonna keep with the one-piece trend. This one is like almost a two-piece though. So this time we have these bright neon swirls. This is very like, I don't even know what decade, like 80s? With like these bright colors. I love it. I very clearly love color, and it's a one-piece swimsuit. It is a one shoulder, so you have just a strap over the right shoulder, and then the left shoulder is a strapless. But then on the right side, there is like kind of a cut in the swimsuit, but on the left side, it is still attached. So it's still technically a one piece, but you're getting a bunch of skin to show off in your midsection. And again, you kind of have that like, it's mismatched on each side, but it's balanced. So you show off some skin on your shoulder on your left side, but then you show off skin on your torso on your right side. And I just love that like balance. This must be like a really big trend because I've seen a lot of these one-piece swimsuits lately that have like a cutout in the middle. So like it looks like a bikini, and even like if you are turned and someone is only looking at your right side, they would think it's a bikini until you turn to your left. I think that's a lot of fun, and again with the bright neon colors, you're gonna stand out. I'm not sure I would call it quite tie-dye. It definitely is more like swirls, but you have like a dark blue, a teal, purple, pink, yellow, green, and it's so fun. Now this next one is another one with a great big ruffle. I clearly love ruffles in my swimsuit. I think it's just like such a classy feature. The day that I was filming this, it was like very windy outside, and all of the ruffles and all these suits were kind of like flowing around, and I don't know, I just think they're so fun and so cute. But next we have this bikini. So moving on to the two pieces, and it is like mostly blue and teal, but there's still other colors in there. We've got some yellow, some pink, some orange, but it is like this leaf design. There's even some like white polka dots in there, but it's this leaf design, and we have this great big ruffle. It's a rounded neckline, great big ruffle, and then the ruffle goes up on the sleeves and all the way to the back. The sleeves again are those sleeves that are kind of like at the very edge of your shoulder, but not quite off the shoulder. So that's another big trend that we are seeing in swimsuits right now. You actually just tie it in the back like you would a regular bikini. Just tie it around your torso. And I really loved that on this swimsuit in particular, because then you can tie it as tight as you need, so that way it stays in place, especially those like shoulders that are just barely off the shoulder. You can tighten it as tight as you need, so that way they stay in place. So I feel like with the straps that are barely off the shoulder, if they are too loose, they will fall off the shoulder. And so that's really inconvenient. But on all of these swimsuits, they all have like different strap options that all work to helping to keep them in place. And so they're all very well made. The details are all very well thought out. So that way the swimsuits are not only cute, but they're going to feel comfortable and stay on. And then these bottoms are also so cute as well. So we have these high-waisted bikini bottoms. And at the very top, you have these straps. The straps are actually like connected to the hips, and then you can tie them in the middle. You can make a little bow, and then you get kind of like a little bit of a gap between like the straps that you tied and the rest of the top of the bikini bottom, which on me, since I have my belly button pierced, my like piercing showed right where that little gap is, and I thought that was so cute. It just like, it fell perfectly on my body, and it worked really, really well. I also just personally have a preference for high-waisted bikini bottoms. That is what I feel the most confident in, so I love these. And then we have another bikini. So this bikini top is more like a traditional sports bra bikini top. Honestly, I think that this swimsuit might be my favorite, just because it fits so comfortably. And the reason it fits so comfortably is because it's basically a sports bra, but a bikini top version of a sports bra. But we have these pastel vertical stripes. There's pink, peach, yellow, teal, purple, blue, and I love it. We have these rainbow stripes, but they are pastel. And then at the very like bottom of the bikini top, there's this mesh, and the mesh is white with like some brighter colors. So I love the contrast between the pastel stripes, but then the bright mesh. And so it's orange and teal and pink, and it just goes very well together. And then the bottoms are the same way, but the mesh is at the top of the bottoms. And these bottoms aren't quite high-waisted, but I did pull them up on the sides just to make them fit more high-waisted on myself, because that is my personal preference on wearing swimsuits. I like a high-waisted bottom. That's what I feel more comfortable and more confident in. So I pulled them up to give them more of like a 90s bikini look, but I do think they are meant to be like sitting right on your hips. But I thought it worked really well pulling them up higher. It didn't like look awkward or anything. It looked like that's how they're meant to be worn, but you could wear them either way, just based on your own personal preference. And again, I love the colors. I love the contrast between the bright and the pastel, and also the contrast between these stripes and the like chevron print. Having those two prints juxtaposed next to each other is also really cool. It's very different. And this is just like such a comfortable and supportive swimsuit. This one is really great if you are doing if you know you're going to be doing a lot of swimming, and so you don't necessarily want like the fanfare with all of the ruffles and the ties and the crazy details. This one is going to be great to just like jump in and move around in. So that is going to be it for today's Dear Lover haul. Like I said, if you are a boutique owner or if you are wanting to start a business on Shopify, they are a fantastic place to go to stock your store. Their dropshipping is such an amazing option for new business owners or small business owners and online boutiques, and I cannot recommend them enough. Do not forget that I do have a coupon code. It is Blondie Brand, and it gets you $40 off your entire order with no minimum. And that is going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, friends.